Here, walking and talking again, getting these steps in, folks, getting these steps in. It is a beautiful morning, folks. A beautiful morning, of course. A beautiful morning to be alive. Glad to see it. Blessed to be here. Getting these steps in, folks. Getting these steps in. Much needed, much needed. Hopefully your day is going well. How are things? How's life treating you? How's life treating your family? Hopefully things are just fine in your neck of the woods, as Al Roker used to say when he did the weather. I guess he's still doing the weather and other stuff, but who knows? Yeah. As we know, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. Worse. Ooh. I'm at the park here. The normal park that I go to. Getting these steps in. There is a family out here. But yeah. Feels so good. Y'all remember that song? By Chuck Mangione, I do believe. Feels so good. Woo. Play the horn. I don't know if it's a French horn or not, but nonetheless. Getting these steps in. Goodness knows I need to, folks. Goodness knows I need to. We had good weather here in Maryland, where I'm located. Last week, finally, it seems like the cloudiness, the dreary, the rain, even though it rained last night. But prior to, hopefully all of that has eased up a bit. But it was just cloudy and dreary and still chilly. Oh, like where's the sun? But yeah, last week was a good week. Hopefully this week will portend the same, will be the same. Ooh, my arm is getting tired out here. But yeah. Hello, Shaggy girl. How are you? How are you? Long time no see. It's been a minute since I've been over to your spot. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hi, young. _3. Smiley face. How are you? Thanks for being here. I am here getting my steps in, folks. Getting my steps in. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'll just be doing some random chat. Today is Memorial Day. Today is Memorial Day. Glad that all is good with you. Hope the doggies are doing well, and your mom, Shangy girl. Hopefully all is doing well. Glad that you're doing good. Also young. _3. Thanks for being here. I don't know what I kicked, but I kicked something. Yes, today is Memorial Day here in the USA, where we take the time out to remember those that have died in service to our country. Whether they died on the battlefield or they're after and here in the USA, their home country, or elsewhere. That's what a memorial is for. And I understand it has been moved beyond that. For some, I'll just say for some people. But some people, for commercial reasons, is where I'm getting at with that. It has to move beyond just being a day of remembering those that have served their country via military service and have passed on, died in service, passed on after, etc. It has become commercialized. That has long since been the case. However, it is still Memorial Day, and some people do keep to what the initial meaning of Memorial Day is/was. But yeah, happy Memorial Day to those family members that have members and had members serve this country. Yeah. Whew. And along with the commercialized part of it, commercialized, et cetera, fill in the blank. You know, we have the sales, and then we have people having picnics, you know, taking their vacations, etc. Taking their vacations, not etc. I say that too much. I got to work on it. You know, taking vacations and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. This is where we are. This is where we are. Speaking of things being commercialized and money, this is a budgeting channel, so I do mix that in. That is the main focus of the channel. Yeah, budgeting, saving money, etc. Work in progress over here with that. And these food prices are crazy, as most of us know. And did you spend extra money if you had planned on, you know, doing a barbecue at your home, whether it's just you and your family, or you invited people, or were going to invite people over? How did that bill look? Or did you little by little buy the different things? You made out a list and say, okay, this week I'm going to get in advance. Like this week I'm going to get the charcoal, the lighter fluid if needed, all the stuff for the grill. If you needed to get the spatulas, the large spatulas, grills, you know, any of the grill type stuff, this is the week that I'm going to get that. And then on your next payday, just turn around, watch my surroundings. You said, okay, I am going to buy all the meats that I plan to cook. And then the next week you say, okay, I am going to buy all the sides, whether prepared in advance, or you're going to buy all the components to make the sides. Did you do it that way? It's crazy. It is crazy. These prices are crazy. And I can't imagine, you know, buying extra food. If you are funding it yourself, if you're buying all the stuff yourself, is what I'm getting at. You're buying all the stuff yourself. Whew. Trust and believe there will be a sinking fund for that. Trust and believe over here. I gotta save those coins, folks. I gotta save those coins for a rainy day. A rainy day. And that's not to say you can't get out here and have fun and invite people over and all this other stuff. That's not to say that. Wanda, she's always looking on the opposite side or the bad side. Like, this girl doesn't have any fun at all. I've done a heap of living, folks. But nonetheless, just about priorities. And of course, as always, to each, you know, their own. Ooh. Speaking of money, school is almost out. Hello, Gallery, PSP, how are you? Hello, Bibek, or Bibek. How are you? Trying to get it together. How are you today? Bibek and Gallery, PSP. Hello. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate it. Yeah, getting these steps in. Trust and believe, the much needed steps. But yeah. It's May, almost June, and school will be out, depending on, where you are located. Some people may get out in July, some June, some maybe May already. Who knows? But don't forget, work in progress. Hello. Yes, I am on my morning walk. Thanks for coming in. Just walking and talking a little bit. A whole lot of different things, random topics on these morning walks. School's almost out. You know, I mentioned this quite a bit for those that have been following. I mentioned this quite a bit about a whole lot of things, but in this case, school being out or soon to be out. And if you have children that eat and eat a lot, hopefully you have planned for that. We've been sadly in the place where we know that these food prices are high and have gotten higher over the years. Over the past 2 or 3 years, these prices aren't coming down. So hopefully we have planned for the extra added expense of our children being home more. Now that school is out and we have to plan, plan those meals, plan for the extra food costs that we're going to have, for sure. I'm not jogging, I'm just walking. Well, for this particular walk, I'm 11 minutes into it thus far. And I have my stops and starts with the walking, either inside or outside, and just in general, the starts and stops with my walking, which should not be. But yeah, I am walking, no jogging. One bum knee, and I don't want to exacerbate that. I don't want that to get worse. But nonetheless, I am walking, and thank you again, you all, for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. And subscribe if you already haven't. But yeah, we got to plan. Planning is critical. We need to plan as much as we can. Yes, I get it. I'm in that category too. Or sometimes, I don't plan some things and just go with the flow. It just happens, whatever. But I try my best to stay ahead and try to plan as much as I can. Woo. Again, it is a beautiful day here. Beautiful morning thus far. Woo. Just checking my surroundings, folks. There may be moments of silence. Have you started to do something differently with regards to your budget, your money, your finances? And what I mean by that is, have you tried to look for ways to cut back on something or some things? Or have you cut back on something or some things so that you can save a few pennies to put it to where it needs to go, whatever that may be? It may be a debt or some other project or activity for yourself or your child at school, maybe something for next year. You're cutting back on something so that you can get together a little fun so that you can buy the school supplies for next year, whatever it is that you are doing that pertains to your family. Are you finding yourself doing something differently? Are you finding yourself maybe doing meatless Mondays or maybe 2 days a week not having any meat? Or when you go to the grocery store, you're seeing these high prices and like, and you're saying, okay, I'm only going to get one particular type of meat, and for this particular week or this month, we're just going to make meals revolved around this one particular meat. Have you done things like that? Have you gone online and possibly looked at some YouTube videos that will show you some money-saving tips at the grocery store or just for buying food, or different recipes you can try that are a little bit more economical? Have you tried to use the stuff that's in your pantry? Sadly, it's not my regular routine. It should be. At one point, it was kind of sort of regular. Then I stopped. Bibic, I'm answering your question. But yeah, it should be every day. Some for a while it will be regular, and then it will stop, which is not good. Which is not good. But yeah, to answer your question. To answer your question. Have you found yourself doing that type of thing? Looking online to find economical meals, different meals, things that will work. Also, have you tried to utilize all the stuff in your pantry and in your fridge to make meals before you buy new food items? All that type of thing. There's lots of information, of course, out here on YouTube and just on the internet in general. Checking my surroundings, that's why I'm turning around. With regards to, of course, how you can just save money in general, how you can cut your food bill, how you can grocery shop better, all of those things. So don't think that, oh my God, the food prices are so high, da 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 da. You can go and find ways to utilize what it is that you have, ways to cut back, some good tips so that you can save money, save time, save energy also with regards to your food bill, meal planning, actually making the meals, all of that good stuff. And of course, save that money. And of course, you're looking at your budget every month or maybe every week if you do a paycheck by paycheck budget. And you're seeing things that you're saying, okay, we've had this for a minute. We're not utilizing this as much as we were in the past. And you've been kind of sort of monitoring your usage of it. Let's just take a subscription to something because that's kind of easy in my brain. You're not watching so much of pick one. Don't want to promote one or the other on here. And like, okay, we haven't been watching so much of this particular subscription. Maybe we can, if we had the highest level, maybe we can go down to the next level, or just say, okay, one more month and then, I'm cutting this out if the trend continues. Or you may say, just going to cut it out totally, and whatever we have already in place in addition to this particular subscription, we're going to go with that, and then we're going to have to make do. I have subbed you, and we'll see you in your next live, hopefully. I have some work now, and you do look like my grandma. Oh, my. Hope you're in good health and take care. You take care also. And thanks for joining me. Thanks for becoming a family member. I do appreciate it. And I will see you out here on these YouTube streets. Beck, thank you so much for coming in. Have a great day at work or while you are working at home, etc., or doing whatever type of work it is that you are doing. I do appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go to my car. There is a car coming, and there may be some dogs. Not a fan of dogs, but I'm gonna see what happens here. Get my keys out so I can be ready for anything because I need to jump in my car. Okay, they were just turning around. Cool. It might be a good thing to keep my keys out. Turn this thing around. Yeah. What else is happening out here? There's always politics going on, folks. Always politics going on. Let me lock up this purse because it is clanging. Woo, I am 19 minutes in already. Oh, the time goes by so fast. Okay, that's done. Whew. I tell you, there's always something to do. Just like Rebecca was saying, she got work, and he or she has work, and always something to do, especially in the home. And if you have children, I do, but I have an adult child that doesn't live with me. There's always something if you have children. But yeah, always work to be done at the job, in the home. And then sometimes even with your friends, those friends like, oh my God, it's such a chore, such a task to talk and engage with you. But nonetheless, always something to do. Whew. As time goes on, for yourself, your children, and maybe any elderly people in your family, look around. As this weather gets hot, please make sure that everyone is staying cool. They have air conditioning, some way to get air conditioning, fans, lots of fans. A lot of cities, places, etc. offer cooling centers where folks can come in and cool off if they don't have sufficient or any air conditioning in their homes. I don't know how that works at nighttime. I'm sure that these places are closed, but nonetheless, that's neither here nor there. But during the day, for as many hours as they can go and be there and cool off, that is a good thing. And if you're able to help with someone getting a window AC unit, that will help them during these months where it will be hot and beyond hot in a lot of places. Then that mostly have, the thing is up here, focus one that mostly have, talking about places that mostly have the 4 seasons, not like Florida, California, Arizona, those places where it's warm most of the time, from what I understand. Make sure that if you're able to help someone get sufficient cooling, then please do so, because we hear these stories of people that they're unable to pay their electricity bill, and then they end up not being amongst the living. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Beautiful channel name. Hi, beautifuls. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. Doing my walking and talking, a morning walk and talk. And most of the time I talk about random subjects, different things. I am a budgeting channel, etc. Do cash stuffings, talk about sinking funds, all that good stuff. And then I do a whole host of things. The And Beyond and Wanda and Beyond is what I'm doing now, the walking and talking. And I talk about different topics, etc. But yeah, back to the summer, and it's being hot, and our elders, could be our parents, an aunt, uncle, family member, someone that you may have worked with, that you know, a friend of yours, if they don't have sufficient air conditioning and you can help them with that, please do so. Or give them information if their county, a city has cooling centers where they can go. Let them know that this is available. And hopefully they're able to get there. If they can catch a bus or someone can take them, drop them off. Yeah, we don't want people perishing because, one, like I mentioned before, they weren't able to pay the electricity bill, or two, they just did not have the information. They did not have the information that I'm saying now, or they just had no way and no one to get them to a cooling center or to help them in any way, shape, form, or fashion of getting some type of air conditioning. That is another thing besides the air conditioning with our parents that are aging, and if we have a relationship with them, because there's a lot of folks that don't. And I guess even if you don't, you don't want to see them be without at least some of the basic, and air conditioning, would be one of those things. Then check in on them to make sure that they are going to be good to go for that. Woo. I'm at 25 minutes. I'll try to get to 30. There may be moments of silence, folks. I'll try to get to 30 minutes. Ooh. Just check my surroundings. Keep the thing out a little bit, Wanda. No one wants to see your face up that close. Oh, that breeze feels so good. Feels so good. Hi, Regina. How are you? How are you? Thanks for coming in. How are you? Good to see you. How are things? How's the fam? Yes, happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. Just chatting a little bit. Try to get to 30 minutes. And then I'm going to be out of here, get back. AI guy is home today. uh, yeah, walking and talking. Almost done with the talking, so that like I was saying, that may be moments of silence. I'm at the tail end of this. But yeah, I was mentioning about air conditioning and being hot, and our elders making sure that they can get to a cooling center or they have sufficient air conditioning. Hopefully central heat and air already installed, and hopefully they are to the point where they can remember to turn it on. We never know, because things happen daily. This week they're fine. They seem cognitive to you when you visit them, but then the next week it could be something different. And definitely for the ones that are, of course, that are aged. Always something. Don't want to see people lose their life for something as simple and easy to have been corrected or done. But yeah, we gotta be mindful. The hot temperatures are coming. Yeah. And even for anyone, if you know you need to get to a cooling center, some places offer that. I know they do here in Maryland, PG County at least. Then do so. Get yourself to a place that is cool if you don't have sufficient or any type of cooling in your home. Yeah. Yeah, these seniors better look out. We don't want that to happen. I'm sure your family members want you to be alive. But yeah, just random chit chat on this walking and talking broadcast. Whew. There was a family here earlier. I wonder what it's going to look like later on today here at the park. Let's see if they have any grills out here. I should know as much as I come here. There's a lot of geese out here. Yep, I am at the park. Ooh, got 30 more seconds and then it's going to be at 30 minutes. And I'm going to probably a little bit because I'm trying to find if there is a grill. I know at one time when I used to bring my grandchildren here, the two youngest ones when they were park age, I'll just say, there was one, but maybe they removed it. No, they don't have any here. They don't want people congregating like that. And then people not disposing of the charcoal bricks, not waiting for the charcoal to fully extinguish, to cool off completely. No, they don't have any. Yeah, thought they didn't. But yeah, thanks to everyone for coming into this live broadcast and to everyone that catches the replay. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wanda Budgets and Beyond. I do appreciate your time. Have a great day. Have a great day. Take care, Regina. Let me give a shout out to all that was here. Hi, Beautifuls, Babek, Gallery PSP, Work in Progress, Shangy Girl, and Young_3. Thanks so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.